Hello everyone, welcome to Onyx Earth Tarot. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box below. So we are back with another pick a card reading. It is timeless, it is love-based, but it is not 18 plus. The reason why is because we are looking at your person's sweet and indulgent feels. So we're going to see what they find very sweet and attractive and pure about you. So we're going to keep it as quote unquote innocent as possible, since that's the energy we're tapping into. Now, if that energy comes through, as always, we share what we see, but we will not develop it any further. So that is the full disclosure. Before you proceed further with this reading, I do have all of the various oracle decks, including astrology based and love based, twin flame soulmates based oracle decks, so that we can get all of the energies regarding your connection. And as always, this is a reading that as it resonates, take it. So it could apply to any variety of connections, new, mature, secret admirer, all the labels people like. So yeah, definitely watch it for any type of romantic based connection you see fit. Now, this is the point in the reading in which I verbally describe the piles in case you are visually impaired, or if you simply like to listen to me describe them to select. Okay, pile 1 is the sweet potato or pumpkin pie. You can have that debate in the comments. Pile 2 is the carrot cake. Pile 3 is the Snickerdoodle cookies, and pile 4 is a caramel apple. So I will give you a moment to select your sweet treat. And if you need more time, go ahead and pause the video. All right, pile 1, if you selected the sweet potato or pumpkin pie, then this is your reading. Let me get an overview of a card so we can see your person's sweet thoughts of you, like what they find very sweet and attractive about you. Okay, pile 1, let's see. We'll take it. It was a lot. There's a lot of qualities you have for this person, and like you may have a big personality that takes up a lot of space in a room, and they love that, especially since your card that came through here is the confidence. Okay, the confidence. And there's also little descriptors. It's like a flower dragon deck. So Baltimore may be relevant for some of you. But yeah, that your confidence, they love your confidence. They find that very attractive. They find that very sweet. And like your confidence, even if it's very loud, it's that confidence from a pure perspective. Like they see that as very like your certainty. It's almost like, I don't want to say that it's childlike, but it's a confidence. Like you get excited when you do things with confidence. I hope I'm describing that energy appropriately, but that's just how they see you, and they really love that. They find that very sweet and attractive of you. Okay, so I'm gonna see what's at the bottom, just because why not? Okay, truth. You're very honest, even when it's like bittersweet, even when you're not supposed to be honest. Something about you're very honest. You probably a bad liar, but like they just love the truth, the honesty. And I'm getting I'm actually getting physical, not like necessarily physical features, but physical descriptors. That confidence, that truth. You're very confident in who you are, how you present yourself, and how you physically look. So something about that, whether that means that you do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable and true in yourself, like you may dress or wear like makeup or whatever that you feel is most complimentary of you, or whether you don't wear any makeup or don't dress up, and like you are who you are, unapologetically, right? Something about that energy, that very honest, very confident vibe that you have, is that they love that. Okay, they find it very sweet and attractive. So I want to get one from this spirit animal deck, and then we'll hop right into the tarot. Ooh, I almost called you Pile 2. And maybe you wanted to select Pile 2. I haven't done it yet in real time, but maybe you're always moving, like you're constantly in a rush. They think that's cute, okay? You're quickly moving from point A to point B, very honestly, with confidence. And purple may be a relevant color because I don't believe that all of those cards are purple, okay? So let's see, Pile 1. This person finds very sweet and attractive about you. Okay, we've got it. Look at that flipping of an energy. What is that? Spiraling. What's that? Cat spirit. Let's see if we can get it to... Okay, claim your independence. That's cute. So I couldn't get it to focus. There it is. A little bit. Okay, but yeah, claim your independence. So the confidence, honesty, independent, like you're very sure, you're very certain in everything that you do, and this person thinks that's really attractive. Brown bear spirit, take time out. That may be that very active energy that I was sensing earlier. Either you are very slow moving and you know when to break, or you're very fast moving and kind of need to be told when to chill, right? That person thinks that's adorable, okay? So let's pull from this tarot deck and get more. Okay. Hold on. What your person finds sweet and attractive about you. Let me get myself together. I'm like, alrighty. Struggling a little bit with the tarot deck. Some of you, when you like struggle with something, or like you're fighting with something, like if you're trying to get something done and like you're having trouble with it, your person might watch you a little while and watch you struggle a bit before they help you, if they help you at all, because they think it's cute. That's an interesting energy. Okay, Pile 1, what your person finds sweet and attractive about you. 5 of Wands. Yeah, exactly. That's that exact energy I was just mentioning, that watching you struggle. Like they might, like it's a 5 of Wands, right? The card of chaos, the card of fast moving energy, ever changing pacing and environment. So that may be your energy. You may be a little bit erratic in the way that you behave sometimes, like always moving around, jumping from place to place. And that person just finds that really endearing. They find it really cute. But yeah, they definitely, that point I was making before this card even came out, of them kind of watching you struggle a little bit before letting you, giving you some sort of assistance. They definitely do that with this 5 of Wands for sure. And also, you handle chaos, like regardless of how chaotic things may be, you're still very honest, still very confident in the way that you maneuver through the situation. Okay, find that very sweet. Okay, you've got the King of Cups. And so your person finds it, they love how giving you are, right? Like how very openly giving you are, like openly expressive, openly nurturing, openly creative you are, right? Like the King of Cups is very solid, very stable, but also very expressive, very honest in how they feel in any given moment. And they find that very, very sweet, okay? And something about the way you express yourself with this King of Cups is very mature. So you have a lot of feelings, a variety of them with the 5 of Wands, and you feel them very passionately and intensely. But again, it's still in a very self-aware, emotionally intelligent, mature way, okay? That's how they're seeing you, and they find that very attractive, okay? Very attractive. Okay, let's get one more and we'll take the bottom. Pile 1, what your person finds sweet and attractive about you. Okay. 2 of Wands. You always have a plan, right? You're very, what's the word? I don't want to say stable, but savvy is a word, right? You always have a plan. You always have a solution. You always have something in the works, okay? That creative energy. Like you're constantly moving, especially in areas of creative endeavors, of things that require your passion. Like you're very gifted with expressing yourself and creating things, okay? Like I said, there's always a plan. There's always something you're working on. You're always creating. There's always a new hobby. There's always a new thing you're learning or growing at. And they think that's really cute, okay? Really cute. Okay, and especially with all of this fire here, lots of passion. Just a very passionate person in general. And again, authentic, right? Especially if you work on things that are creative or you have creative hobbies, just very authentic, right? Very honest about your work. So like if you have projects, if like you're an artist, your art comes across as very honest and unique to you with that independent energy, okay? At the bottom, you have the 9 of Cups. Yeah, so you just have a very happy, open vibe about you, regardless of what's going on, regardless of what's happening externally. You're very open and welcoming with that 9 of Cups. Like you're very comfortable, confident within yourself, but you always seem to find a way to feel good. Even if things are bad, even if you're expressing negative emotions, you still can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're very optimistic with that 9 of Cups. That's the card of like faith, of wishes. Like you know that things will always turn out for the best, for your highest good. So you're not very easily wavered with that confidence card, right? And functioning well in that 5 of Wands. You're that King of Cups energy, not gender specific. It's just a very powerful, sturdy, mentally and emotionally sound individual, someone that processes their emotions in a very healthy way. They think that's very endearing, okay? So let's get into these astrology-based oracle decks so we can get more information on how your person what your person finds attractive about you in the sweetest way, okay? Almost had one there. Your person, there's one. At the bottom, you have listen, number 22. So your person, you're a very good communicator, right? But you're also very gifted as it relates to listening and hearing and comprehending and understanding, especially other people's emotions, other people's problems with the 5 of Wands. Random thing that's coming through with listen, truth, and the 2 of Wands. You may be a writer. You may be very good with your words in writing, or even if it's like expression. I'm just hearing writing for a lot of you, but you're a very good gifted listener, right? Like you always hear people out. You always are open to other people's perspectives, and even if you're very firm, right, and confident in your own perspective, you still understand, right, other people and what they may be feeling or needing, or their experience or their perspective of their experience, right? So let's see. You have devotion. That's a very sweet energy. You're very dedicated and devoted to the things that you work on. You're very passionate, right? All of your projects, the people around you, the things that you enjoy. You have a very devoted energy. Like you're all in, constantly engaged, and they find that very sweet, okay? So let's see what Moonology has to say more about what this person finds sweet and attractive about you. One, your person. Okay. That nurturing energy coming through once more with that new moon in Cancer energy. You and your loved ones are safe. You have a certain safety about you. Like especially with this King of Cups, you may have Cancer placements, but your person finds that really endearing how nurturing you are with other people, and especially since you might be very close with family, or just cling to like certain cultural practices, things that like are unique to like your ancestry and whatnot. And this person just finds that very, very sweet because this is Cancer 4th house energy, right? It's lunar energy, right? You may have like very round features, especially in the face. Like something about you feels very nourishing, very sweet, very passionate, loving, okay? You may be a hugger, right? You may give people hugs. They may think it's sweet how loving you are to other people in passing, right? Just very casually nurturing, okay? But yeah, that the 4th house rules your family, your home, your comforts. This person loves how, again, that confidence coming through, how comfortable and honest you are in your expression, right? How good-natured, pure-natured you are. Let's see what's at the bottom. We've got, it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Yeah, it goes in one ear and out the other. You do not dwell on negative experiences or negative energy, especially if you're in a chaotic situation like this King of Cups is just there moving through it, right? Like you let it go. Like, you know, it happens today, it's over by tomorrow. You're not really worried about it. You just kind of move on from whatever that energy is. There's a card poking out that I kind of want to see what it is. What is this? What do you need to release? Exactly. Because it was like, it's like poking out like slightly like that. So yeah, what do you need to release? And then it's time to release negativity. Like you release things easily. Again, you don't bottle things up. You let it out. You let it out, and they love that. It's actually kind of like, I don't want to say childlike, but like you let things out. Like you don't bottle it up. You don't hold it in. You let it pour over like this 9 of Cups, right? And then you move on. So let's see. Let's get from this last astrology-based oracle deck, and then we will move into Melanin Pop and get more descriptors of what they find sweet and attractive about you. Okay. Hold on. Okay, we've got one. The bottom, Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. That's that expansive energy, right? All over the place. Not in a bad way, but just very fast paced, constantly growing, evolving, learning, seeking knowledge. There's that devotion energy slipping out just now with the house 7. It says profound relationships, intimacy, and romantic partnerships. You're very devoted to people you love and care about, whether romantic or otherwise, and they find that very attractive. You commit to your relationships, right? So like you're very monogamous romantically, like you're very loyal to your friends, very dedicated to your family. They find that very, very sweet, how important your relationships and connections are and how deep you delve into them, right? Like you're very deep. You're very intimate, right? Like that's your nature, is to delve deep, to be very nurturing, very loving to the people you care about in a very open and expressive way with the Sagittarius energy, right? And there's that optimism, that, you know, cup half full perspective of, yeah, negative things happen, but what am I going to do about it? Let me just let it go, feel how I feel, and move forward. Beautiful energy, how this person sees you. So let's see right here, sextile. It is, let's see if we can get it. There it is. A combination of tension and flow, potential and a rewarding situation. This is your perspective, and they love that about you. Like, you know, things are going to be rough sometimes, and sometimes they're going to be easy, but you always see the potential. You always see the possibility. You always see the rewarding outcome, and that keeps you going. It keeps you optimistic. It keeps you hopeful. Even when you're not expressing that energy, even when you're angry and you're expressing it very openly with the 5 of Wands, they know that you still have faith, you still have comfort, you still have the confidence that things are still going to work out for the better, and they find that very sweet. Okay, so let me see what Melanin Pop has to say about how this person is seeing you and finding what they find attractive and what they're seeing that is very sweet about you and your nature. We'll get it. It's like struggling to hold. Okay. Pile 1. What your person finds very sweet about you. My hair is falling all in the way right now, so it could literally, they might like your hair, or the way that you fidget with it, or the way that it moves naturally, or something. Okay. So let's see. You have rags to riches. It says self-made, abundant, rich, full circle changes joy. Now, that is devotion. That is that independent energy here, right? That is that confidence. It says, and also Scorpio is inheritance. So you may use inherited talents in a certain way, especially if you have certain gifts from like family members, or maybe you've inherited something from qualities from family members that they can realize that they see. But this rags to riches energy is someone that is persevering, someone that's very devoted, someone that is not going to let negative situations, setbacks hold them back. Again, someone with the awareness that things are going to be bad sometimes, but things are also going to be good sometimes, and just pushing through to success. They see you as very abundant, right? Very well-rounded, with a broad perspective, with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of wisdom and understanding of life and the world around them, right? Full circle. That's that lunar energy again too. Like I mentioned lunar energy as being very round, even in the face and possibly maybe even in the body type. They see that and they find that very sweet. They find that adorable, that something about your features is very round, wherever that's resonating for you. Okay, I wanted 3 from this deck, so let's see. I'll get 2 more. How one, what this person finds very sweet about you. Okay. Yeah, that's that Sagittarius energy of constantly growing, expanding, evolving, learning in the student, right? It says learning, classes, college, observant, listening, study. There's that listen coming through again, listening. Some of you, they love listening to you. So whether you're a really good listener or not, they love listening to you. Something about the way you speak. It could be your voice. It could be what you say, the depth of what you share. They just really, you may just have a very nurturing tone, a very sultry tone, whatever it is. They find it very, very sweet listening to you. Okay. So, and they love learning from you, and they love sharing knowledge with you, because something about the way you listen and the way you share, this person finds it very sweet and attractive. Okay. But constantly learning and very open and receptive to the knowledge that other people have to share, even when it contradicts any beliefs that you have, right? Okay, yeah, that card came out immediately. That androgyny, again, that adaptive energy, ambiguity, sexual identity, gender expression, style. So this person could like this perspective, this person could like how ambiguous you are, whether we're talking about gender, whether we're talking about the way you dress, or the fact that they never know what they're going to get with you, right? Like you're very open and mutable and flexible and adaptive to all of your environments. That's why you're the rags to riches energy. That's how you've gotten there, right? From the rags to the riches. You're constantly learning, and that puts you in a very mutable energy, an energy of them never knowing what they're going to get with you. All of the various multifaceted aspects of you, right? I love that energy because it's showing someone that grows and adapts and changes with time, with space, with environment. Okay. If you have a traumatic past, or a past filled with lack, with the rags to riches, right? And this Cancer Scorpio energy, this person loves how you transformed your world and how you carry yourself, like in their perspective, because of how evolved you are and flexible and adaptive you are. You would never know the history of how you came to be, because you just fit so naturally, honestly, in any type of environment, that it's kind of hard to believe that you were once in an energy of that rags, right? Whether we're talking about financial lack, whether we're talking about spiritual lack, whether we're talking about emotional distress, whatever the lacking energy is, the fact that they know it adds more flavor, right? More color to you as an individual. At the bottom, you have exactly revenge, newness, revenge body, luxury, reaching goals, sudden success. This person finds it really attractive, your ascension, right? The growth, right? The evolution from the rags to the riches, right? The revenge body. If you've done yourself, like if you've had a physical transformation of any kind, they find that really attractive. Okay, if anything's changed, right? And if you changed your style, your hair, anything like that, anything regarding your looks, They find that very cute, very attractive. They like it. And if you've ascended as it relates to your finances, your career, your businesses, that rags to riches energy, they see that potential, they see that success, and they find it very, very attractive, okay? That goals, the reaching of the success, anything that you've achieved very rapidly, they're very impressed by that, and they find it extremely attractive, okay? Let's see. Let's pull from these love-based oracle decks now. Pile 1. Let's get a good shuffle. Okay. All right. Game of Conquest. Okay, I'm trying not to like drop all the cards. Game of Conquest. Let's see. There it is. And this new love will try hard to win your heart. Be certain it's not a game. This person loves, they find it cute that you make them chase, or that you chase, whichever side that you're on. They find that very cute, that game of conquest, right? Like the cat and the mouse, right? That's the energy. They find that very, very cute, how you pursue them, or how you respond to them pursuing you. Okay, whatever it is. If you're playing hard to get, they like that. If you're being receptive, they like that. Whatever it is you're doing in the connection, reacting to them, they find that very cute. Okay, they think it's cute. So I think I want 3. So let me get 2 more. Thank you. Right away. I love that. So let's get it. Yeah, definitely. So let's start with this one. You have on again, off again. It's that game of conquest energy. So someone's entering your life who may disappear and reappear. Don't get trapped in a cycle. It's not negative in any sense. Again, that's not even the nature of this reading. What they find very pure is maybe you're busy. They find it very sweet that no matter how long it goes without them seeing you or talking to you, that you're very receptive, very pure, very honest. It's like you've been talking every single day. Like if you're busy, sorry, I don't mean to shake this. If you're busy, if they're busy, and like you two don't get to talk or see each other as often, or if it's long distance of some sort, they love how when you two pick back up, it's like it was yesterday. Okay, they find that very sweet, very pure, and also on again, off again feels like cat and mouse, that chase energy. So they love that chase dynamic that you two have. They find that very sweet. And then you have again the same message, right? Because you have it in rags to riches, you have it in revenge, and here we are with good on paper. You'll date someone because you should, but the factor is missing. They don't excite you. This person, if you kind of brush them off with this game of conquest, on again, off again, like they don't excite you, they find that very endearing. They find that sweet. They find it cute for whatever reason. But good on paper shows that you're very accomplished in your own right. You're independent. You're confident. You're honest. Again, you're abundant in whatever way that is, whether it is in knowledge, whether it is financially, whether it is a combination of all these things. You look very good on paper. You're a good partner on paper, and they find that sweet. Like you have like a goody two shoes kind of perfectionist energy. Like all people are impressed with you because you have that personality, you have that energy, that lifestyle that is very honest, right? Very honest, very good, like just like I don't know another way to describe it, but like I said, a lot of people call that some goody two shoes energy, like not making errors, very cognizant of making sure you do things the right way, making sure that you make as few errors, mistakes in life as possible, not putting yourself in a position to kind of get into any trouble like that. They find that very endearing. Okay, at the bottom you have long distance. I love when cards come out reaffirming some of the messages, right? I did mention that. It says it may be rough, it may be tough to keep the love alive, or they live in another location from you. Try to stay positive. They love how you respond to the distance between the two of you. So I want to say that this could just be a confirmation for some of you that it is long distance, or that you two don't talk as often, but it also is a message of like they love how you communicate with them. There is a phone there. They love how you react they love the distance you put between them when you set your boundaries, when you're working on something, right? Devotion, you're very dedicated to your work, to your tasks. So they think that's cute that you ignore them or that they don't hear from you when you're doing those things, okay? So let's pull. And then some of you, they love how devoted you still are despite the distance between you two, okay? Let's see what they find attractive and sweet about you. Pile 1, passion. You're very passionate. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And that's the clearest card I've shown. So yes, they love your passion. And I mentioned that a few times so far, but they do. They love your passion, okay? Pile 1, what do they find attractive? I do want 3 from this deck. So let me see. Let's just see what this is first. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. They love the chemistry you two share. They find it very sweet. Like there's something about your attachment to them, the way you cling to them, the way they cling to you, or in the way you react to it. That chemistry, they find it so sweet. They love that pull to you, that magnetic pull to you, okay? So let me see if I can get, yeah, that unrequited love card did peek out just now. And I think that's that, again, that cat mouse game, that chasing, keeping things interesting, that hard to get energy. You have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that is that Sagittarius energy, that student energy. They love how, and they find it very sweet how open-minded you are. And especially if this person is very different from anyone you've dated before, if you've expressed that, or if they just seem in their own mind, like in their mind, they're like, I can't believe someone like Pile 1 would even be interested in me. Like they love how open-minded you are to even pursuing an opportunity, or at least being open to their pursuit of you. Like you seem to be open-minded enough to have them engaged. If this is a regardless of what stage of the connection, it's just, they find it sweet how you even allow them an opportunity to get to know you. And again, this is just affirming that open mind, that listening energy, that receptive energy that you have, okay? Let's see, one more. Romantic feelings there. Okay. Like fidgeting, okay, getting to know each other exactly. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So that listening, they love how you express yourself to them, how open you are to getting to know them, how open you were to getting to know them. They love how you're constantly learning about stuff in general, but how you constantly want to learn about them. Like you're probably really inquisitive. You have a lot of questions. You want to know more and more about them. You ask them about what they like, they don't like, their hobbies. You want to know all about their day when it's over. Like that's the type of thing. They love how interested and engaged you are in them, okay? Especially with student here. You have student and listen. Okay, at the bottom, express your love. Exactly. We've been talking about this the whole reading, how expressive you are. It says go ahead and make the romantic gesture, and you have no shame in that. They love how open you are about your feelings, and especially how openly you express your love for them, okay? How your passion for them, how open you are about it, right? Let's see. We've got 2 more decks, so I'm going to pull from this one, and then we'll close out with that Twin Flame Soulmate Oracle Hybrid, okay? Pile 1. What they find sweet and attractive about you. You're going to laugh because look at that. Devotion. A dedicated partner whose love is unconditional and eternal. Look at that. Devotion. Again, devotion. 2 times you've got it in the same reading. That's got to be the quality, along with your listening and open-mindedness. Those are the qualities that they deeply, deeply love about you. That self-love, right? As you love who you are, you become more confident. There's that word again. Confident in your relationships and with yourself. Beautiful. So I want 2 more from this deck. Yeah, they love that energy about you. They find that very sweet and attractive. Let me see if I can get 2 more. Very soon, be clear about what you want, because within a blink of an eye, it will be yours. That clarity, that is that confirmation about that honesty, them liking your honesty. And very soon is about your pace. You have a very swift pace, okay? Even if you move very slow, something about it seems timely. Something about it, like maybe you're on time a lot, maybe you move very quickly, maybe you're in a rush. Like it could be that erratic energy I was picking up earlier, but definitely the case. And then very soon, it could have to do with that distance. You two will see each other very soon, or very soon could also be your optimism, as we talk about how you're always seeing the bright side of things. Even when it's negative, you know things will get better very, very soon, right? That's the energy coming through, okay? So I'm gonna pull one more from this deck. There we go. Exactly. That confidence energy, right? Main attraction. Someone can't keep their eyes off you. You are the leading star. You are the center of attention. They find it cute how you capture and hold people's attention, especially theirs. Like they constantly watch you. They love how you look. They can't take their eyes off of you, their attention off of you, but other people can't as well. And they love that you're that main attraction, that whether it's your popularity or just people just recognize you, or people just have to have your attention, or you just have an alluring magnetic vibe about you. People notice and they find that cute, okay? They're very attracted to that. It could have to do with this rags to riches energy that was coming through, that revenge, sudden success energy, right? That's something. You're very successful and skilled at something, okay? You're seeing benefits and rewards from something. So a lot of attention, possibly in your career or in your endeavors and hobbies, right? In your businesses, people, like, they're recognizing that. They find that very attractive, okay? And then you have quality time. Quality time means putting away the phone and clearing your brain of anything distracting so you can, to ensure that your partner is your #1 focus. They like and find it sweet that despite you having this main attraction energy, right? This revenge, rags to riches energy, that you're very devoted to them, their time and energy. Your time and energy, you'd rather spend it with them, okay? And they love, again, that nurturing energy, that clingy, I guess we'll just use the word clingy energy. I don't have a better word at the moment coming to mind, but they love how you two, they find it sweet how you want their time and energy, even when you're acting the way you act, the distance and the detachment, the cat and mouse. When they have your attention, they have your full attention, that devotion. They love that, okay? Okay, so let me pull from this last oracle deck, this Twin Flame Soulmates Oracle deck. They love how you prioritize the important things, whether that is the things you're working on or them. Again, they love how devoted you are to what you're doing in any given moment, okay? So let's see. We want 3 to close this out for you, pile 1. Pure heart comes out a lot, but it makes sense for this pile, right? They love your pure heart. They find your pure heart very endearing, very sweet. Okay, very, very attractive. You love everybody, and they think that is the sweetest thing, okay? Here we go. Passion. Again, we talked about you being very, very passionate in all areas of your life. They find that very sweet, okay? Passion. So again, that's another confirmation. All of this red, fiery energy. Okay. One more and we will close this out. Yes. Again. Okay. So whatever you were asking, right? Whatever you were asking, very soon, yes. Okay. Especially related to the connection, because you got very positive indicators. Very soon, yes. Okay. And so pure heart, passion, yes. Red and gold may be relevant because, yeah, that they have that. But if you look at this deck, there's so many colors in there. To get 3 cards that are that solid, Very interesting, okay? But yeah, pure heart, passion. Yes, they love your optimism. They love how you always try to find a way to say yes to helping people, to doing things. Like you're always trying to give, right? You're a giver. Again, and you're always looking for the positive outlook, right? Definitely the case. So at the bottom you have elusive. So again, cat and mouse. You still have a very mysterious energy about you. You're very open but mysterious at the same time. You're not just dropping everything for them. They recognize that. Something about you not dropping everything for them, because again, you seem very busy in your own right with this energy coming through and the qualities that they find attractive about you, okay? So that is all I have for you today, Pile 1. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, Pile 2, if you selected the, what is that, carrot cake? Yes, the carrot cake, then this is your reading. I'm just gonna pull some cards from these oracle decks so you can get a little bit of an overview about what they find sweet and attractive about you. And then we will hop right into the tarot and work our way through those oracle decks, all right? Pile 2. Let's see what they find sweet and attractive about you. Sincerity. Lavender may be relevant, but your sincerity, you're very sincere. Ooh, that's not even what that says. So honestly, so listen, I'm not gonna lie. I was only partially looking at the card. Okay, but like I glanced at it and I saw sincerity and I rolled with it. So your sincere nature, but this is serenity. Okay, lavender. You may smell like lavender, like lavenders. That could be very relevant. But this person loves your sincerity, but they also, like, because that's the intuitive read, but they love your serenity. Like, you're very serene, very calm, very, like, it's just a vibe. It's like a vibe of like just sitting in a field of flowers. That is just your energy, your demeanor anytime they encounter you. And like, you may not be easily wavered, you may not be easily moved, and they find that very sweet and endearing, like very open, very calm and patient outlook, right? So let's see what's at the bottom. Passion. So you may, so even in this energy, even in you being very serene, right? There's a silent passion about you. Like, you're very serene, you're very passionate. I could see you being Pile 1 as well, but that doesn't mean that you have to. I just see some similarities, some correlations. But yeah, that passion and serenity about you, that's what they see, and that's what they find very sweet and attractive, okay? So let's get one of these oracles from the animal deck so we can get more on what they find sweet and attractive about you. Okay. How to, what do they find sweet and attractive about you? That's 2. So you have a lion spirit. Be generous of spirit, very open, expressive, very passionate, very giving and nurturing energy that you have. And then you have the sandpiper spirit. Be playful. You're very playful, you're very fun, you're very interesting, okay? They love that about you. They find that very sweet, very endearing. Like, you're very open and expressive. You make people laugh, right? Like, even though you have this calm energy about you, you make, when you express yourself, it's usually a very playful, giving, fun energy, okay? Like, when you're loud like that lion, it's in a very playful, passionate way, okay? Vulture spirit, nothing is wasted. So it's a harvesting energy. It's an energy of someone that is, that seeks opportunities even in the darkest of times, right? Vultures, they swarm around animals that are already dead for feast. I know that's vulgar and whatnot, but like they make something out of nothing. Nothing is wasted. So you always see the light at the end of the tunnel. You always see the bright side. You always make something out of nothing. There's always something there. You always create an experience out of the most mundane scene, serene situations, right? Like even when it's a situation that probably shouldn't be fun, that shouldn't be playful, that shouldn't be passionate, you make it so. Maybe even sometimes in excess. Like you may make light of situations that have zero business being taken lightly with this vulture spirit, but this person thinks it's cute. They don't care. You may have a bit of a dark humor as well. Okay. Some of you hoard and this person thinks it's cute that you're a hoarder. Okay. But that nothing is wasted. It may be something that you've said or something they've experienced. Like you may not believe in wasting food. You may not believe in wasting people's time. You're very considerate. And this person finds that very sweet. Okay. Let's see. Let me get 3 of these and I will take the bottom. Okay. How to, let me get some energy. What this person finds sweet and attractive about you. So I'm not going to take the gang of cards that came through, but I will take this one. Okay, so the Knight of Swords came out in reverse. So this is the most hilarious description of this card I've ever heard in my intuitive reads, because I don't know that I've ever read this card this way. This person loves that you try your hardest not to offend people. Like, I don't know if it's your humor or like if you're just very outgoing, like something about you, the way you speak, that you try your hardest not to offend people, right? So you may try to hold back your words. You may try to not talk as much. You may try to be quiet. You may be the quiet type because you try to avoid hurting people's feelings. You kind of tiptoe around certain issues and dance around certain situations because you don't want to offend people. Okay, so it's funny because it's a bit of a contrast to that dark humor. Maybe you do have that and you know that, so you try to mind your energy in certain company, but this person finds it very sweet, very endearing that you really work your best to mind your words and watch how you speak in front of certain people and watch what you say and how you say it because you don't want to offend anybody. Okay. I've never read that part before like that. So we are really out here right now. Okay, we got 2. 4 of Cups. That is a restraining energy. That is a card of detachment, right? It is a card sometimes of rejection. So you kind of trying to make sure that you don't offend people. You may also, with the Knight of Swords in reverse in this, reject ideals. Like you may reject like mainstream ideas or common ideas. You may be very different and unique in the way you portray yourself and interact with the world and the way you live your life. It may be a bit of a rebellious spirit, right? And that comes through. This card connects very well with that serenity. Not easily moved, right? Not unwavering, very still, very firm in your boundaries, in your presence, in your being. You're not going to let external things really phase you that much, okay? This person loves that you have the boundaries to say no in situations. You have the Fool, which is Aquarius, Uranus energy is the 11th house, very social, very acquaintance network-based energy. It is community, right? So again, you may be a bit of a black sheep, right? In your family or in the community, just someone that's very unique, someone that dances to the beat of their own drum. This person finds it very cute, right? The Fool is on the Fool's journey of its self-exploration, of exploration of the world, of expressing yourself in a very unique way. Again, Uranus is the planet of shocks, of changes. You may be very shocking in your energy to other people. Other people may have very extreme reactions to you, whether it is very, very positive or very, very negative because of how you stand out and how you rub them, right? You know, this person finds that very cute and endearing about you. You may have a lot of vultures, but you don't let that energy phase you. I'm not gonna lie, this person, you have a certain naive energy about you with the Fool and the vulture spirit. This person senses a certain naivety about you and they find that very sweet and endearing, and they kind of want to protect you a little bit. So like, while you still have this this lion spirit, it still feels like there's a bit of an innocence here, and like this person kind of feels with this vulture spirit, like you may be very green and easy to take advantage of in certain aspects of your personality. Okay, you have 3 of Pentacles. You collaborate very, very well with other people. I definitely see that, especially in your need to avoid offending people. Like you go out of your way, and that is that Aquarius energy of being very collaborative, very community based, very cultural based. Like it doesn't have to be culture, but it is the collective energy, right? It's collective energy, like a team environment, how well you work with others, how well you at least try to play with others, right? That person finds that very sweet. Okay, so let's move on to these astrology based oracle decks so we can get more clarity on the connection and what this person finds. That's too many. Okay, let's see, about 2. Give me 1, please. There we go. That's the one. What's at the bottom? Strength. There's that lion, very strong, powerful energy. You're very strong. Okay, even in where you look like you may be a little naive and green and need to be supported, there's a certain strength about you that this person finds very sweet. Okay, very sweet. And that also reinforces this passion, right? Very strong, very passionate. You have planting moon, preparation. That is also this collaborative energy. So whatever it is, however you plan things, right? The nothing is wasted. Like whatever it is, the way you think things through, like you miss nothing, right? With that vulture spirit, like you don't leave anything behind. You don't leave anything out. You don't leave anyone out in this collective community-based energy. You make sure that everyone's involved. You make sure that everybody feels included. And this person thinks that's very sweet, very attractive, how you try to look out for everyone in the things that you do. You want everyone to be happy, everyone to be in that playful spirit, right? That very generous spirit. You have very generous spirit, right? But again, preparation, the way you plan things, the way you nurture things, the way you work through processes and situations and groups of people, they find that very sweet, okay? The care you take when you're preparing certain things, okay? I'll put that up here. So let's see what Moonology has to say about what this person finds very sweet and attractive about you. Pile 2. Let me get one from this deck. What does this person find very sweet and attractive about pile 2? I think I see Leo. I do see Leo. Look at that lion. I was already gonna say when I had the strength and the lion spirit, I thought I was thinking Leo placements. You may have Leo placements for sure, especially since we have it now. This is the 5th house, right? Playful energy, that generous of spirit, that is Leo energy, the 5th house of joy and I was gonna say passion, but pleasure, right? Joy and pleasure. So don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. This person loves that while you are confident, while you are strong, right? You are not prideful. You're very humble. You're very open, expressive. That Leo Aquarius axis. You're not that worried about the self as much as you are the collective of the community in that Aquarius, right? Like the Leo, you don't care about attention. You don't care about being seen. Even if you are a person that attracts a lot of attention, you don't care about any of that. You just care about the other people. You care about the community, the group. You make sure everyone gets their due. Everyone gets their praise, right? Every piece of the puzzle, every person that had input gets their recognition, and they think that's very sweet and very enduring. And you make the process very fun with the people that work with and collaborate with you. Okay, you bring joy and pleasure and passion to people. This person loves that. They find it like the sun that rules the sign. Okay, love that for you. Okay, at the bottom, Aquarius, look at that. So we talk about it. I was literally just about to start talking about how that Leo Aquarius axis may be relevant in your chart, whether we're talking about the 5th house versus the 11th house or just Leo and Aquarius placements, okay? But show the world the real you. That's that same exact energy. Again, that networking, that's exactly what I was talking about in that expression of that Fool card, of you moving to the beat of your own drum, of you standing against the grain, but not being attention seeking. You like to collaborate, you like to merge with other people, you like to work with other people, various different types of people, right? You love that. Okay, show the real world the real you, and you love being yourself unapologetically. Okay, they find it very sweet, very endearing. Okay, so let me put this down and let's pull from this last astrology based oracle deck. We will pull from, I think I'm going to pull 3 from Melanin Pop, and then we'll hop right into the love based oracles. What does this person find sweet and endearing about you? I don't know why I'm using the word endearing instead of attractive here. So this person just finds you endearing and adorable. Okay. Some of you, because I'm using that word, you may not be asking for this pile about someone from a romantic perspective. Some of you aren't. I'm not saying that's the dominant presence, but I do feel at least one person here asking about maybe a friend or a colleague or like a teacher of some sort. Okay, so pile 2, that wanted to come out. So I'll take 2 cards. Pile 2, what does this person find sweet and endearing about you? Look at that. We'll look at the, you know what, let's just, the bottom is Mars. Move forward, defend self. So vulture spirit, you do have a certain edge to you, right? That lion energy where you can really protect yourself, right? You're a go-getter, like you're fast moving, and you know, Mars is the god of war. Like you can protect yourself even if you don't look like it at face value. This person finds that sweet, that's kind of floating beneath the surface. Okay, so let me just, I'll put it over here because I don't want to crowd the table. We know what that is, but let's see. That's fun. I love that that card came out. We'll talk about it in a second, but here we have fixed, very firm in who you are. This is for fixed energy. This Leo, Aquarius energy, these placements you likely have, those are fixed signs. It's half of them on the card, right? So that is Taurus, that is Leo, that is Scorpio, and that is Aquarius. It says stability, persistence, loyalty, and dependability. Again, loyal to who you are, your identity, your personality, your expression in this Leo energy, but also in supporting other people, in your connections, in your community, in your collective energy. That is where you're very stable, very persistent, very loyal, very dependable. These are all words that this person would use to describe you, and they find that very sweet. Okay, in house 5, so the house we were just talking about when that Leo energy came through, right? Passion, play, children, confidence, and creativity. Again, joy, the house of joy and pleasure. Very, very passionate energy. You make people feel good. People feel very passionate and serene in your presence, okay? Very much so. So let's see what Melanin Pop has to say. I'm curious. Let's see what this person finds sweet and attractive about you. Two. Does this person find sweet and attractive about pile 2? Oh, well. Okay, so you have body, and it did fall in reverse, but this is not it, right? So it says unrealistic body goals, unhappiness, not good enough. Now, I'm not reading it that way at all. Okay, you say fitness, cosmetic surgery, body modification. This is the upright. So I feel like you may be a person, again, that unapologetic energy. I am who I am, and you will take it. Show the world the real you. You're not very superficial with body in reverse. You're not like you're not gonna adjust yourself to fit in societal norms, like what is traditionally considered to be attractive. Like you probably have a unique beauty, a unique physical look that makes you attractive, that works for you, that may not even work for other people, but you accept yourself as you are, and you're not gonna change for anyone. And that's physically, right? Like you may have very natural beauty. I didn't say traditional, I just said natural, right? You're very attractive in your natural state, and this person really likes that you're confident enough to show the world the real you and to be who you are. Again, dancing to the beat of your own drum, right? Again, So that's what this means, this body in reverse. Like you're very comfortable and confident in who you are. So let's get to more. Exactly, though. At the bottom, you have Oshun, sensuality, self-love, beauty, water, and fertility. Just a very natural beauty, okay? Like this is a goddess, right? Not saying it's gender specific, but it is otherworldly attractive energy, okay? So let's see. We've got one. Exactly. I love the confirmations here. Individuality. This person finds that very sweet, okay? Very attractive, expressive, artistic, unique, fashion, courageous, trendsetter. That is that Aquarius energy. It is that Aquarius Leo axis. Trendsetters are often that Leo Aquarius axis because Leo is the star. It shines. It attracts attentions. Aquarius is community, right? They both stand out in very different ways, but at the same time, they're very connected with them being the polarity. But your individuality, your expression is what's very, very endearing and attractive to your person. Okay? Create with me. You have creator energy, okay? It says creation, conception, teamwork. Wow, and new beginnings. Love that. So this person loves, again, your collaborative, collective, creative spirit, okay? For sure. So let's get our last card from this deck, and we will take the true bottom, and we'll get right into those love-based oracle decks. Let me see, what's this? So you have call. Communication, news, offers, excitement, luck. So this person loves how you interact with people, how you interact with them. They love talking to you. They love communicating with you. They love how good you are at communicating. They may like to hear you speak. They may like how you listen to them. Like it is some correlations between this and Pile 1. So if you were called to it, definitely give it a, like, check it out. I was going to say give it a shot, but check it out. Okay. But this person loves talking to you and communicating with you in the way that you do so, especially in group settings and collective environments. You speak really well. You communicate really effectively, even if it's not verbally, on paper, in writing, in song, through music, through your art, the way you express yourself. They find that very, very attractive. So let's see what's at the bottom. Unavailable. It says busy, absent, taken, hard to reach. It's not that you're unavailable. In some instances, they love that you have boundaries, but this unavailable energy is your fixed nature, and people, you're gonna be who you are. People can take you or leave you, and you're fine, right? They find that very sweet and endearing, how authentic you are. Loving it, okay? So let me pull from these love-based oracle decks. Pile 2. What your person finds sweet and attractive about you. Okay. Smooth sailing. Look at that. That's that same serenity energy. That's that preparation, and that's this collective energy. It is. You know, and it's also you are who you are. You're not going to work hard to change it. Very easygoing, smooth sailing. It says a new love interest will be easy to get to know, smooth and steady. Relax and see where the boat goes. Serenity, right? Very easygoing. Like you roll with the flow. You move how you need to move. You're very fixed, right? You're fixed in who you are, right? You're unwavering, and because of that unwavering energy that you have here, that 4 of Cups, smooth sailing. Like you're not gonna stress it if you can't control it, right? Can't control it, and if you can, you do with preparation, right? With this collaborative energy, right? If you can influence the situation, then you do. But if you can't, then it is what it is. That's your energy. They find that very sweet. Okay. There we go. I got my last 2. Great. Codependency. Realize you can't change your partner, but you can change yourself by healing your codependency wounded soul. So yeah, like you can't change things. If you can't change it, then you leave it alone. You work on yourself. You worry about what you can and can't control. And codependency also is a dedicated energy. Like you're very dedicated to your projects, your causes, and the things that you're passionate about, right? Like you don't give up. You're very fixed and unwavering. That's that codependent energy, okay? In some instances, you are clingy, but they still find it cute, okay? So let's pull, well, we have it here. Infatuated love. Whether you're falling fast or it's a romantic obsession, stay grounded before you get caught in an illusion. Again, that's that codependency. They love how intensely you feel and how passionate you are as it relates to like everything that you feel passionate about, like whether that is a romantic connection with them, whether that is a cause, whether it is your art, your creations, your projects, your collaborative efforts. You're very, very passionate, right? Like you're all in fast. You're quick to get in, and like you obsess, right? Like you work until you can't anymore, whether it's a project, whether it's the connection. Like you're all in kind of a person, and they find that very sweet and endearing. So let's see. At the bottom, you do have mixed signals. It says a lover is unsure of what they want, sending you mixed signals, causing great confusion. Maybe it's best to move on. Now, this deck is kind of like a truth hurts kind of a deck, but I'm still using it because I read very intuitively along with the knowledge of cards. And mixed signals feels like someone that is multifaceted, has many faces, many energies, right? Many perspectives. You're very fixed in who you are. You're very clear in who you are. But again, you're very expressive. There's many sides, many layers to you in this individual energy. Okay? Let's see. I'm on my third to last deck. So let's see. How to... what this person finds attractive and sweet about you. Okay, let's see. Some of you are very impatient with worth waiting for in reverse. I'll flip it up right so you can read it. It says, divine timing is at work in your love life, worth waiting for. This person loves how, like, even though you're unwavering in terms of where you stand and the things you can and can't control, you still have it, like, while, I don't know, it's like there's that serenity, right? But you're not gonna wait. Where you can act, where you can control, right? You have that Mars moving forward, you do. Right? They like that you lack patience in moments where you don't have to have patience. Yeah, make the effort. Exactly. You're a go-getter, and they really like that. Attraction. So some of you, they just like that you're really attractive, right? It says you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And this is that in the moment energy, right? They love that you're very attractive, that you attract people, that you attract positivity. But again, they find it sweet and endearing, like just how attractive you are just in general, okay? And how attracted they are to you. And attraction also is very active energy. Again, that impatience, that not sitting around waiting, that doing what you can to make things move, okay? Let's get one more from this deck. How to. All right. Soulmate. Ah. Yeah. Yes, this is your soulmate. So honestly, this person just feels very sweet when they think of you, when they're with you and such. Like they like how they feel for you, right? So part of what they find attractive and sweet about you is how you make them feel. And I did say that already, that you make people feel a certain way and they see how you influence other people, but they also feel it in themselves. Like they feel very attracted to you. They can tell that you're their soulmate, and that in and of itself is sweet, right? Like this may be a person that does not have very romantic perspective. And so that soulmate attraction energy is just very, very sweet to them. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept friends for others. This person loves how you engage with other people. This person loves how you collaborate with people and other people. This person loves, if you have a lot of friends, this person thinks that that's very sweet and endearing. If you Again, all of the collaborations, all of the collective energy that you have in this pile, this person finds that very sweet and endearing. But you're always looking to help people, right? Preparation. You're very good at planning and organizing and getting things off the ground. And this person just finds that very sweet and endearing, how helpful you are for other people, okay? Let's see what your person finds sweet and attractive about you. What is this? True love. It says this moment is the romance of a lifetime. Again, that's a confirmation of what I was saying. This person finds it sweet how they love you, right? They find your love and sharing it with you in and of itself as sweet and attractive and endearing, okay? So let's see. I want 3. Falling in love. Exactly. They love watching you fall in love, whether it is with them, with a project, with a cause, with the community based energy, like a group, like whatever is your muse. They love watching you. Even in this card, you can see how he's watching her. Like he loves how passionate she is. I don't know the story. I'm just channeling the message. It just, because it says the feeling of falling in love is one of a kind. Know that it is safe for you to love. They love how they find it sweet and endearing how safe you make others feel, how safe they feel, how comfortable they feel falling in love with you. This may be a very guarded individual, okay? It may be, but this person feels like they love how safe and comfortable they are in falling in love with you, in feeling love for you, and expressing it. They find that sweet. Like, this is a person that will think about the qualities in you that they find sweet, endearing, and attractive, all the things they love about you, and be like, oh, I'm so sweet. Look at me. I'm so soft. Like, that's this person's energy. Like, when they think of you, and like when they think about how they feel for you, like, oh, you're getting soft. Like, that's the energy coming from your person. Okay, so that's sweet. Okay, so let me get 2 more. Make sure I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Cool. Let's get this one. And then we'll pull our last one. Spiritual awakening. Your partner is sensing that there is something profoundly important about this connection. They love how connected you feel to the whole universe, to the people around you, right? This Aquarius, a collective, collaborative energy. They love how connected you feel to everything in the world and in the universe. And like, it makes them feel more connected to everything. They find that very sweet, how you always find a greater, deeper meaning, right? Nothing is wasted. Nothing is ever as it seems. There's always a hidden meaning. Like, there are no coincidences. That person finds that very sweet and endearing, that you have that outlook on life, right? And they love that they feel divinely connected to you, like in the soulmate, falling in love energy. They find that very sweet and endearing, like not just your outlook, but how they feel, okay? And they find it sweet how you're opening them up in the way that you are, like I was talking about. Okay, so let's see, pile 2, what your person finds sweet and attractive about you. It's a lot, but you do have faith, and you do have faith in what it was, exciting news. So that may be a message for some of you. I just want to get my last card, and I can take that last deck and close it out. Let's see, pile 2. What is this? Family and friends. Okay, exactly. Okay, at the bottom you do have clarity. I'll show it to you in a second, but you have family and friends. The support of family and friends may help strengthen this connection, that collective, collaborative family environment. Like, everybody's like family to you. Everybody's close to you. Like, you know, you have friends, you've got family. This person loves how close you are to your friends and family. They find that sweet. Your relationships, your connections with other people, family, friends, and associates. Like, you just connect with people in a way that I guess is uncommon, right? So you have at the bottom clarity, and it says someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear, therefore what is to come shall be clear too. They love how clear you are, how honest you are, how how you clarify things, how you express things. They're not uncomfortable, they're not uncertain. Like, you have mixed signals here. While you're multifaceted, they're always sure, they're always certain, they always understand who you are and what they're getting from you, okay? And they find that very sweet and endearing, and you always clarify yourself to other people. Again, that not wanting to offend people, looking out for other people, you know, clarifying things, painting a picture, right? Might literally be an artist of some form of words, of art, like some type of expression. They love how clear you interpret things and how you express it, and your vision, right? How you see things. They think that's very sweet, okay? So let's pull from this last oracle deck. This is my soulmates twin flame hybrid, and we will wrap this up, okay, pile 2. Let's see. Pile 2. Passion did come out in pile 1, so that's your confirmation. But that you have passion twice, right? Very, very passionate individual. They love your passion and how you express it. Let me see what this is over here. Yes. I think, yeah, did yes? No, I don't think the word was yes. Okay, pile 1 was definitely calling you. You should watch it. Don't feel pressure to if you don't want to. But again, I think you should, but yes, right? Something about yes. If you are asking a yes or no question, the answer is yes, but you're very clear in the way you express your passion, right? Like, yes is certainty. It is honesty, right? Not now is very interesting, right? So if you are asking a question, the answer is yes, but not now, okay? In the future. So let me get my last card and we'll tie it all together. True love. Beautiful. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have kisses. So some of you may have codependency issues. You may lack boundaries. And this person finds that sweet and endearing. This person finds, again, that passion, that true love, the way you throw yourself into everything. Again, you may always say yes to people because you love helping people and collaborating with people and supporting people. So again, that's sweet. But this person may find your kisses very sweet. Like, you may be very lovey-dovey, like a hugging type, a touchy-feely type, a PDA type. They find that very sweet. They think that's sweet, that's cute, that you're, you know, that you're a lovey-dovey type, that you're very PDA kind of individual, right? Yeah, but definitely a case. But again, that true love energy here, they love how you truly delve into the connection and the things you're passionate about, okay? So that is all I have for you today, pile 2. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 3, if you selected the Snickerdoodle cookies, then this is your reading. I'm going to start with a couple of oracle decks just so we can kind of get some key themes, keywords about what this person finds sweet and attractive about you. I'm going to hop right into the tarot before powering through those oracle decks, all right? So let me get a good shuffle here. Snickerdoodles, pile 3. What does this person find sweet and attractive? A lot of things. I feel like this is interesting. Joy and bravery in reverse. They don't like that you in some instances, this person okay, so let me just leave with the dominant energy. I'm going to put this back and pull another one. This person doesn't like that you deprive yourself of joy, and that you put yourself in a position of weakness often, okay? And some of these people, they like your realism, right? Like, you're not going to be joyful in moments when it's not necessary. Like, if you're not happy, you're not happy. And you're not going to pretend to be brave even when you're feeling vulnerable. Okay, so those are some messages, but we're not going to take both because we committed to one. So let's get our one. Thank you. Love. That's so sweet. And lilac. So this person finds it very sweet and attractive how loving you are, how you love, how passionate you are. The word passion has been thrown around a lot in this reading, but we're all very feeling people, especially the watchers of this channel. Okay, I can tell by the content that you all gravitate towards naturally, like the videos that I have that get the most views. I can tell you're very passionate people, and you love, like you're very idealist, and you're very caring and compassionate, and you love the concept of love, right? Like I'm seeing that some of you may like watch a lot of love movies, love stories, read a lot of love stories. This person finds it very sweet, very cute, very endearing. Okay, definitely the case. So what is at the bottom? Beauty. Okay, this person finds you very, very beautiful. They think you're very cute. So when I say sweet and attractive, like they find you cute, they find you beautiful, but in a very sweet way, right? Like something about your beauty is very sweet, possibly even innocent. They find that very attractive. Okay, so that's what they feel sweet. That's what they like about you. That's what they find sweet and attractive about you, how loving you are and how beautiful you are. So let me pull from this Spirit Animals Oracle deck so we can get a message about what they find sweet and attractive about you. Spirit Animal. Okay, get a good little shuffle here. All right, pile 3. What they find sweet and attractive about you. Give me a message, please. Bobcat Spirit. Okay. You may have very striking eyes, regardless of color or shape. You may have very striking eyes. You may have very striking gaze. Okay, they find that very sweet. Even, I mean, it's very attractive. I don't like, it doesn't feel sweet. Or maybe you have like doe eyes, but something about your eyes is very piercing. It looks right. It cuts right through people. Like you can see through people's. You see right through people. You can see their depths, and maybe that's what it is. Like they find that sweet and endearing that you can truly see people, right? Like beneath the surface, right? It does say life is a mystery. They love that you can cut through people's secrets, people's lies, people's hidden feelings. Like you can see how people actually feel with that love card, that compassion, that empathy. You have a lot of empathy for people. You can see their perspectives and whatnot. And something about you, the sweet and endearing thing, the sweet and attractive thing is how mysterious you are. There's a certain mystery to you, okay? A certain hidden, a certain secrecy to you, okay? And you find that very, very attractive, okay? At the bottom, freedom is yours. You have that horse spirit. And now, again, we have that piercing gaze, the piercing eyes. So you may have very piercing eyes, but that freedom, like this horse is very majestic, magnificent. That's how they see you. That's what they find attractive about you. Very, what they find sweet about you. But freedom is yours. Very open, very expressive, very passionate, even in the mystery that is your energy, right? They love that. Okay, they definitely find that intriguing, if not just sweet. So let's see what these tarot cards have to say about what this person finds sweet and attractive about you, Pile 3. Let's get these tarot messages. How does Pile 3's person find sweet and attractive about them? Let's get more. Okay. I want 3 and we will take the bottom. Pile 3. There we go. 3 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. You don't let anything hold you back. You don't let anything cut you off, okay? You don't dwell in your trauma. Things that are painful, it happens and then you move on. I'm not gonna lie, some of you are resistant to change, and this person sees that and they do kind of find that sweet, how you cling, but that freedom is yours. And this 3 of Swords in reverse shows that, this also shows that some of you have a tendency to not be fearful of endings, right? Like the Three of Swords is a very painful ending, right? And so with it in reverse, you kind of embrace it. Like you don't wallow in it. You can see it, especially when something bad is going to happen. You prepare for it, you brace for it, and then you power through with that horse spirit. Interesting energy to come through here. You don't revel in your trauma, right? There's always something unknown and unexpected. You don't revel in it though. You just kind of let it happen and deal with it accordingly. They find that sweet and attractive. So I'm taking this, and let's grab these so we can get us a shuffle. Okay. So Four of Pentacles, it's very stable, okay? Very stable energy. Could be stuck, especially with this Three of Swords in the instance of me reading it. Like it's kind of a resistance to change, a resistance to ending. I can see that here with that Four of Pentacles. Very stable, very sturdy, very fixed, especially with this piercing gaze. It's like an unwavering gaze. Some of you, what they find sweet and endearing with you is your literal eye contact. You have an unwavering, an unblinking stare, an unblinking observing nature. When you look at somebody, they have your full attention. You do not waver. You do not blink, okay? And they find that very sweet and attractive, how you can hold eye contact. They find it actually, I say sweet and attractive, I can see it being very intimidating, okay? Very in your power with freedom is yours, okay? We need to get one more and we will take the bottom. Okay. House 3, what they find sweet and endearing about you. One more, please. Thank you. The Moon. Look at that. We talk about that gaze, that piercing gaze. Some of you, I was thinking it already with that Bobcat spirit, that eye, the piercing gaze, like it's like a sight, is giving clairvoyant. And I see it here with the Moon. This is Pisces energy, 12th house energy, Neptune energy of being psychic. It is the unconscious. It is the subconscious. It is the things that we cannot see, the mysteries, those that are hidden, the aspects of ourselves that we are not ready to face, that we are unaware of. You have, this person loves how self-aware you are, right? They love how they find it very sweet and endearing and attractive how self-aware you are, but again, how you can see others. This is my psychic pal. This is my psychic pal for sure. You can see people for who they are. You can see outcomes before they happen, which is why that Three of Swords doesn't faze you as much. The traumatic endings don't faze you as stuff. You've braced yourself for it, and that Four of Pentacles, because you can see it coming, right? You can see it coming, and you accept that you don't always have to know the what, the why, the who, right? You don't always get to know, even if you're psychic, even if you can see people and who they are, right? Life is a mystery, and you accept that. You accept and embrace the hidden things. You accept and embrace the occult, the non-traditional forms of religion, the psychic energy, right? You embrace those types of things. But yeah, this person really, I say this people, but you may be asking about multiple people, right? Or there may be multiple people that see this in you. But again, that very piercing gaze, that very knowing gaze, that observant look, that unwavering vision, that sight, that clairvoyance that you have, they find that very sweet, very attractive, okay? And all of the feeling, right? The love, the compassion, the expressing, because the Moon does rule your emotions, right? Definitely the case. So let's see what's at the bottom. Wheel of Fortune, again, rolling with things as they come. You know that everything is a cycle. You know that there's going to be good, there's going to be bad. Life is a mystery. Even if you can see, it's not always for you to see. And it's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows, right? Wheel of Fortune. This person does love, though. They do find it very attractive how you have that freedom of yours energy with this Wheel of Fortune. You know that the cycle is always going to spin, right? Like if things are bad, they have to go back to be good, not to become too attached to the good because it can always go bad, right? But you're going to enjoy everything every step of the way. You're always going to see the beauty, right? You're going to embrace that mystery, right? feel everything that you need to feel, express yourself, right? In the moment, right? Enjoying the moment, right? Very freely. I'm realizing you have number 33 here. So again, it could be some communication energy coming through. You may be a good communicator. So let me pull from this astrology-based oracle deck to get more information. How 3, what this person finds sweet about you. Release, exactly. Freedom is yours. Releasing control, recognizing that you can't control everything, recognizing that you can't control things, right? With the moon, you don't always get to know the outcomes. You don't always get to control things. Life is a mystery. Release. That's what this person finds endearing about you. And now I'm realizing this is the last quarter moon. So again, you prepare for endings, right? You even if you cling, even if you're resistant to change, you have a preparation, something about the way you experience, and I don't want to say engage with endings, like something about the way you maneuver through transitional phases of life, right? With the freedom is yours and the wheel of fortune, something about transitions, right? And your need to release, and or the way that you release and prepare for that, right? With this last quarter, they find that very sweet, okay? I don't know what that means completely, but let me know what that is. Ignite. First quarter, number 11. So you've got a last quarter, you've got a first quarter, you've got release, you've got ignite, right? That is what this person finds sweet, and I was going to say passionate, but attractive about you. How you prepare for the endings and how you release it, and you're ready to move on, and you ignite a new flame for a new beginning, right? Even if you're resistant, you're prepared, right? That releasing, igniting combination. I love that. Release, ignite, last quarter, first quarter. Love that. The way that you maneuver through transitions. That is what this person finds sweet and endearing. Let's pull from the Moonology deck. Your process. This person finds your process, or the way that you process, very attractive. What is this? It's time to release negativity. I think this came out in a different pile, but it is full moon in Scorpio, which is fixed energy, like that wheel of fortune. And I can very much see this this energy coming through. This is 8th house of death, of rebirth, of transformations, of debts, inheritances, of sex. It is the transition. Honestly, I am getting a little bit of 18 plus, how free you are, right? The release, the ignite. There is some 18 plus energy that we can't develop for this reading, but it is here. That's what this person finds very sweet about you, the way you love in that way, right? Your level of intimacy, because Pisces energy, this mystery energy, is very intimate, right? Your gaze, you may have very intimate, alluring gaze, right? They find that very sweet. Okay, they love that passion, but it's time to release negativity, the way you maneuver through transitions. Okay, for sure. That's what this person really admires about you. At the bottom, emotions are running high, super moon. Okay, very loud, very big energy you have here, very loud presence. Emotions are running high. You feel very intensely, whether that is your emotions or your psychic energy, like something about your presence, right? This mystery, like a very powerful, very loud presence, right? And you're very expressive. So let me pull from this last astrology-based oracle deck, and we will pull from those. I want to do Melanin Pop first, and then we'll get to those love-based oracle decks for more information, okay? Pile 3. Let's go. You may say that sometimes. I have no idea why I use the words let's go, but it's let's go, right? This may be your energy. This may be what this person finds very sweet and attractive, is when like you're like let's go, right? Water. Yeah, more of that Pisces, Scorpio. This is all water energy, psychic energy coming through, right? Because actually, technically speaking, the way that I read the moon card, because it's in tarot, it's ruled by Pisces, but obviously the planet quote unquote planet that rules, that is ruled by the moon is Cancer. So you have all three water signs on the table: Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. It says spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. This person finds it very sweet, endearing and attractive. All of these qualities that you have. Again, that compassionate energy, that intuition, that's that psychic energy, your spirituality, your mysterious nature, right? At the bottom, you have Libra, consideration, fairness, harmony. You are a very balanced person, a very fair person, a person that understands the scales of life, that they ever move, ever change, that they're moving, right? Up, down, right? The cycle, there's always a cycle, something about cycles and scales. They find that very sweet and endearing, that you kind of understand like the laws of the universe, right? The spiritual laws, the way that life happens, right? They like that. They find that very attractive, how balanced you are in your understanding, in your acceptance of the ebbs and flow of life, right? So let me see. Oh, I can put it over here. It's still, yeah, that works. So let's see what Melanin Pop has to say. Pile 3. What does this person find sweet and attractive about you? Okay. I want 3 from this deck. You don't own me. So yeah, you have the horse spirit, freedom is yours. And then you have this freedom element here, right? Freedom, alignment. I did say alignment. Aerial and fitness. You don't own me. You're free. You don't bind yourself. Like even when you have a resistance to change, you know that you have to be open and accepting of it. Even if that's not your natural inclination with some of this fixed energy that's coming through. Like you may be naturally fixed, but like you're working towards being more adaptive, flexible, the way you transition, right? You release and ignite a new passion. That's how this person sees you. She has her chakras all aligned. This person may see that in you, and they may like they find that very sweet, very attractive, the alignment of the chakras, like how aligned you are, right? You may be into you may be into fitness, or you may be into like yoga or something. They find that sweet and endearing. They do find that attractive, okay? For sure. They like your boundaries, okay? They like your lack of ability to be controlled by other people as well. 3. What does this person find sweet about you? Teacher, lessons, exactly. Education, knowledge, competence, care, professor. They love your caring nature. They love how you like to share knowledge, how you like to acquire knowledge, how you're always a student of life, right? Of the universe. You're always evolving, growing, becoming more competent, becoming more educated, right? Becoming more worldly, universal, right? They find that very, very endearing. Okay, so let me get my last card from this deck, and we will take the bottom. So you are very accepting. Okay, they do find you very accepting of others. So you have a apology, romantic gestures, offers, higher commitment. Along with love, they love that you're romantic at heart. They love how you love, right? How loving you are, and your love of romance and the way that you express that with them, right? They love that you're very romantic in that sense, okay? That you're seeking higher commitment, higher offers. So they find that very, very cute, okay? So at the bottom, student, which came out in another pile, so you definitely were called. So teacher, student, they love how you have knowledge to share, but you're always willing to learn, right? It says learning, classes, college, observant, listening, study. So you're good at speaking, but you're good at listening. You're good at sharing, but you're good at receiving. And I'm not going to lie, a little bit of an 18 plus energy coming through with that giving and receiving energy in balance, right? You do have Libra over here all the way to the left. So that is the case. Libra is also 7th house energy of commitment, of relationships. This person loves how relationship oriented you are, right? Especially with student teacher, that is a relationship, right? The relationship between a teacher and a student, not necessarily romantic, but this person loves how you value all of your relationships, all of your connections of all forms, right? For sure, with student and teacher falling on the table. Okay, so let me pull from these love-based oracle decks. Pile 3. What does this person find cute, sweet, and attractive about you? Oops, sorry, didn't mean to be shaking all of the stand. All right, let's go. Okay. Look at that. You've got another horse. So that may be your spirit animal. It may be relevant to horses or something. Maybe you like the horses, but it says fast lane. Something feels different about this love, and you're not afraid to charge ahead. Hopefully this love will last. Again, this is that romantic at heart energy, very open and expressive of love, very open in chasing love and embracing love, very open in chasing next phases, ending of cycles, falling to the other side of the scale, right? Like that fast lane, just going in head first, regardless of the fact that you don't know what's on the other side, right? That's how this person is seeing you, and they admire that, okay? They deeply admire that. If you're very active and or athletic, this person finds that very attractive. Okay, let me get this card to hit the floor. Sacred bond. You will have a spiritual connection that will allow you to see yourself through the person you love. This person loves that feeling with you, and that is what you're seeking, and everything about you feels sacred, right? Like you deeply value your connections with other people, romantic and otherwise. Like you see them as sacred bonds, and so you're very trustworthy, you're very honest, you're very caring about the people you're in relationships with, okay? You see them as spiritual connections, and so you deeply value your loved ones, okay? They find that very sweet. Let's get one more, and we'll take the bottom from this deck. Thank you. Exactly. I did say this person sees you as very romantic oriented with, would you accept here? Sacred bond. This Libra, 7th house energy. You have the card love under fast lane. Again, married with children. Careful not to get entangled with an unhappily married man. Don't allow yourself to be second place. This person loves that you're monogamous. Like this message may be relevant, but this person sees you as monogamous, and they love that. They find that very sweet. They're like that you have a vision, that you're a romantic at heart, that you want to be married with children with one person, that you don't want to be wrapped up. Like maybe there was a conversation, or there's a certain energy about you that you wouldn't be caught up in a third party situation, or you won't be going forward just because of the energy of you, the balancing and the self-work you've done. Not saying that in a negative way towards anyone here that may be in some type of third party situation, but the ones of you that are not, this person admires that, right? That you haven't, or that you won't any further put yourself in that position, okay? Something about your monogamous, family-oriented, romantic, commitment-based energy, right? Deeply respecting connections, sacred bonds, right? You have a deep respect for relationships, okay? I don't know why I put that there. I have no clue. What's at the bottom? Office affair. So it says you'll meet someone at the office or connected to work. Tread carefully. Okay. So I'm going to put this on top of it because I don't know. I cannot flag this video with that image. On again, off again. There was a pile where that came from, okay? Office affair. This person loves your, they find your work ethic very sweet and endearing. So whatever career path, whatever work you do, this person loves that you're constantly learning and sharing that knowledge and just getting better and constantly improving and advancing in that area, right? Libra rules contracts, right? So let me pull from these other love-based decks. And that could be the nature of your connection as well, that office affair. Like that could literally be it, right? Especially if you work at a school or some type of educational system, something regarding knowledge and learning. If that's the nature of your work, then this is your confirmation that the person that you're asking about is connected to your work, especially, like I said, this teacher-student energy. Okay. Okay. Ooh. So definitely, okay, so maybe this third party energy is relevant. So you have separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And then you have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So this person finds it very attractive that you know when to distance yourself in connections, especially when you see qualities and traits in a person, right? Like you may not date often, or you may cut people off very quickly with "you don't own me" when you recognize red flags and stuff. Freedom, you're comfortable being single. Right? You're a romantic, but you may be comfortable being single. Even if you're not right now, you can be very comfortably without being lonely, right? Or allowing the loneliness to affect you, because yeah, that energy is definitely the case of kind of setting boundaries with someone and moving forward. What's at the bottom? Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. You're not afraid to have the difficult conversations with people and to let people know that it's not working out, especially when there needs to be a separation, when there needs to be red flags. You're very honest, right? Very transparent. And you're not going to be caught up in a bad situation just for the sake of having a romantic partner. So let's get our last card from this deck. That's very interesting. Didn't expect that. Okay. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So I did touch on that earlier. If this third party energy is past energy, they love that you've grown from it and evolved, and that's just not something that you're interested in engaging in. That said, you don't hold grudges. When you end, right? You move forward, right? You, it's underneath there, that, last quarter, first release and ignite energy, right? Like you can release and move on, and you don't worry, you don't dwell on it, right? You move on from it. It is what it is. It wasn't going to work for you with the red flags, but you forgive, you learn, like you forgive yourself. And you learn and you evolve. This teacher student, right? You're a student of life, of the universe, right? At the bottom, you have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Again, this person loves that and finds it very sweet and endearing that you believe in soulmates. Even if you don't believe in that label specifically, you believe in love, you believe in romance. Like you're a romantic at heart. You have very romantic spirit, and they love that you see that in them as well. And in this energy, I see they find it very sweet that they know that you've been through traumatic experiences, right? Especially as it relates to romance. But they can tell that you wouldn't hold it against them, or that you don't currently hold it against them, your past experiences. You've forgiven yourself, you've forgiven the people, you've learned, and you're willing to go in head first to a new connection without bringing that baggage, right? Or at least clinging to the baggage, right? We've all got some sort of baggage, okay? This is my second to last deck. Let's see, pile 3. What your person finds sweet and attractive about you. Okay, we've got one here. So listen, there's always a pile. I tell y'all no 18 plus, and here you go, right? You even try to slip it out in this deck with the little office affair card with the lady and her stuff. Like, why are you doing that, right? You have sexual healing. Sexual healing can be used to reconnect. Let your bodies release some tension and enjoy pleasure. So you know what they find sweet and endearing about you with this card. I'm not going to develop that energy, but because that's not this kind of reading. But that is your confirmation, okay? They find your touch sweet and endearing. That's as far as I'll go with it, okay? There's always a pile. Pile 3. Snickerdoodle cookies, huh? All right, self-love. As you love who you are, you become more confident in your relationships and with yourself. They love how you deeply love and take space for yourself, right? That you love yourself as much as you love others, not in a like self-absorbent way, right? But in a I am loving and compassionate to myself as I am to others. That's kind of a mantra for you, because I felt like I said it like a mantra. And I don't say that. I don't know where it came from, but that's kind of how this person sees you, right? You're very expressive to yourself and others. Okay. Laughter. I did that and I was like, I must be meant to look. And here we are, laughter, fun, joy, pleasure. The laughter shared between soulmates warms the spirit in a way no code could ever. This person loves how warm your energy is, how happy, how joyful you are. And they think it's sweet how you share joy around you. Okay. So let's get one more. We will take the bottom for you. Emotional support. Now is the time to check in with your emotions and your person's thoughts and feelings. This person loves how supportive you are, how compassionate you are, how you share your energy, how healing you are overall with your energy, and how you make people feel good and valued and seen. Okay. Right. You may actually be a healer of some form. Right. I'm not even going to lie. Some of you may be a gynecologist with the sexual healing card, but like, you know, or just emotional, like therapists, like some of you are doctors. Okay. Or some other form of healers. Could be nutritionists, could be personal trainers, people that help people in fitness. Right. But definitely see teachers and such here. Final shot. Now is the time. The clock is ticking. If you never shoot your shot, then you will always wonder what if. So this person loves and finds it sweet and endearing when you shoot your shot. If you shoot your shot with them, or if you did, they find that very sweet and attractive. They like that. They like that initiative, right? Freedom is yours. Again, going all in. If this person loves that, you just go for it. Okay. In certain areas of your life, not just romantic with them, but just in general. Like, you're always going to put yourself out there. You're always going to go for it. You're not going to leave yourself in a position of asking yourself, what if? You're going to know, right? So let's get this last messages so we can see. I'm going to pull 3 from this deck. This is the Twin Flame Soulmates Oracle. I'm not going to lie. I almost said Erotic Sex Answers Oracle. So y'all are bad, pile 3. Do you hear me? Bad. Because I said no 18 plus, and here we are. Here you are. Okay, let's get our final messages for this pile. We'll close it out. Exactly. And honestly, that's why you're getting those 18 plus themes. That you're a romantic, you're very loving, you're in love with love, and they find that sweet and endearing, right? All of the family and couple and commitment based energy, right? The commitment. This person finds it sweet that you love, value, and desire commitment. Okay, they find that attractive. Okay. They do. Let's see if I can get 2 more. We'll close this out. 3. Because your person finds sweet. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why you're getting, this one wants to come out. We'll let it. That's why you're getting that energy coming through, that energy you're not allowed to be having in here, because you're very, again, it's relationship love energy, right? Loyalty. This person admires your loyalty. They value your loyalty. They find it very attractive, very sweet. Okay. I'm going to pull 4 because this one wanted to come out. Let go. They love, again, you release and you move forward. You start every day with a new beginning. You don't hold on to the past. You don't hold people accountable for the past. You just move forward and you evolve each day. They deeply admire that about you. So let me get one more and we'll take the bottom. Pile 3. What are our final messages for pile 3, and how this person, what this person finds sweet and attractive? It's too many. Let me see, pile 3. final message. 2, okay. This is also a stubborn pile. It's like you say 1, I say 2. So if this is a secret admirer, or if you feel like someone's being this is also that mysterious energy that was coming through earlier, but also this person finds it sweet if you hide your feelings for them, right? For sure, that you don't fully let them see. And swept away. This person finds it sweet that when you want to be swept away, that you're swept away with them, right? Like, let me see what else I can see with this energy before I take the bottom. Shadow. They like that they can't fully see how you feel. I know that says hidden feelings, but look at the shadow. Look at the mask. Like some hidden feelings. They feel like there's hidden feelings here, and they find it very sweet. So like if this is a person that you have a crush on, they know. They know because they find, and they can see. They can see it in your eyes, right? They can tell. Okay. Chemistry. Yeah. So again, some of you may be healers of some form, or work in a related industry. Okay, but chemistry, this person finds it sweet how magnetic your energy is, like the chemistry between the two of you. Okay, so that is all I have for you today, pile 3. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching. All right, pile 4, if you selected the Candied Caramel Apple, then this is your reading. Let's see what your person finds sweet and attractive about you. I was going to say endearing. I've been using that word in some of the piles. So let's see what we get. I'm going to pull a card from this just to get an overview, and then I'll pull from one from this oracle deck as well before we hop right into the tarot and make our way through those additional oracle decks for clarification. So pile 4, I heard pile 1, so maybe pile 1 is calling you as well, but we will see. Pile 4, let me see what this person finds sweet and attractive about you. Okay, what's this person find sweet and attractive about pile 4? I don't know why I didn't take that one. We'll see. There's another card in here somewhere, or maybe it'll make its way back. Pile 4. There we go. Enchanted Blossoms. Persistence. Love that. So there's a certain, I heard the word resilience, but you don't give up. You will keep trying and keep powering through until you get the results you want, until you reach the point you desire, until you make your way to your goal. You're very persistent, and this person, they deeply admire that. They find that so sweet, okay? Your persistence, your unwavering faith, okay? I felt like that was just a real sturdy card there. I don't know. It just felt like it was more than one message. Patience. P may be a relevant number. You have patience, okay? Again, persistent, patient, 2 words that they use to describe you. And like, you have to be incredibly patient to be persistent. These words correlate, right? This person loves how you just make sense, right? You're very persistent. You're very patient. You're going to keep doing what you need to do. And you're committed to the work. You're committed to the task. You're not easily turned off of situations and people, right? You're the type of person that gives people and situations lots of chances before you let it go completely. And they find that cute. Okay, so let's pull from this spirit animal oracle and see if we can get something else as it relates to what they find sweet and attractive about you. They love your energy, right? They find your energy very attractive. Like, you have a lot of energy, a lot of stamina. Could be 18 plus, but I'm not taking that energy. But like, you know, that patience and persistence, it requires a lot of energy and stamina to be that way as a person, to not get worn down easily. You're not very, you're not easily worn down. Very patient. Very enduring. Regardless of the circumstances, okay? So let me see what we get here for pile 4. Okay. Your person finds sweet and attractive about you, pile 4. Bat spirit. I almost didn't want that. I almost want to put it back, but I'll take another one just because I didn't feel like this was my soul message. Maybe that was why I was thinking that was 2 cards, right? Number 5, bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. You are very adaptive, right? You change where you need to change, and you assimilate and fit in where you have to get in, all right? So let me take this one more in this deck. Sometimes, like, for whatever it is, you see things upside down, right? From the bottom up versus looking down, you look up, right? That's part of your persistence and your patience. You can see things, you can see the end result from the very beginning. And that's why you're good with powering through and being persistent, because you know where it's going. You know where you're headed, right? You can see the outcome. Very different outlook from most people with that positioning. It actually feels like the Hanged Man in tarot. That's how it feels. Might be a bit of a night owl, right? In the dark, they like that you, something about you being in the dark. They like that you like see in the dark or like to be in the dark. It reminds me of myself. Like I like to do my readings in natural light. Like if I do them at night, I have to use the light. But if I can get out of it, like you may work better with natural light. Okay. I'm trying to get this card, but it is not budging. What is this? Let's see if I can get one more. Because if I had known I wasn't getting it, I would have taken the bottom, right? But here we are. Let me get this last card. Thank you. Groundhog. Definitely you work well in the dark, right? When the groundhog surfaces and sees its shadow, that's how we know when the seasons will change. Like we use that as a prediction. You may have a psychic energy. You may have that predictive energy, or maybe you're just very good at quote unquote guessing and doing puzzles, and just again something about transits, trajectories, like being able to forecast things. Okay, time to let go. Groundhog spirit. You're very good at letting go. Very similar energies, but you do work well in natural light or in the dark. Might be a night owl, okay? For sure. You may have loner tendencies, like hiding like from people. They find that sweet and enduring, that energy, okay? But rebirth is assured and time to let go. Very, very similar energies, okay? So at the bottom you have squirrel spirit. You may burrow, or like you constantly dig deeper, right? With the groundhog and the squirrel, like you might dig deeper. And it says believe in yourself, which is aligning with persistence and patience. You believe in yourself. You know things are always going to change for the better. You're content with letting go situations that need to be let go, but like you're not fazed by it. Like you just allow things to transition, right? A rebirth is assured. You have to let go. And that's kind of like your motto, your mantra, to be persistent, to be patient, that things will change in due time, that as things change, you just roll with it, and you believe in yourself. You believe that things are going to work out for your highest good. They find that very sweet and attractive, that perspective. But definitely if you like to be in the dark, they find that sweet and attractive. They like that about you. They find it at least interesting. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. I'm going to pull 3 and take the bottom. And 4. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, almost had something. But they find sweet and attractive. High priestess. So again, so that might be that foresight, that forecasting energy, whether you're very logical which would be Virgo energy, the opposite of this Pisces, or whether it is psychic energy, dreams, right? Belief, your faith. You know what I mean? Like you can see, you might have a vision, you might be able to see stories, you may be able to put things together from beginning to end, right? Persistence, patience. You may, whatever skills, talent you have, you're very dedicated to the task. So you may be able to write novels versus short stories. You may be able to create long forms of art or content, right? And this person deeply admires that. Okay, they find that very sweet and attractive. Again, you have this high priestess energy of diving into the unknown, allowing yourself to see aspects of yourself. Shadow work, right? That's what it is. That's this dark energy. Shadow work. They think it's sweet, which is weird, but they find it attractive. I say that you work on your shadow, that you're persistent, you're committed, you're patient with yourself. In your transformation, with the rebirth is assured, you release what no longer serves you. You release the aspects of yourself that you've outgrown. You don't hold yourself, you don't punish yourself for it, right? You're patient, right? This high priestess energy. Beautiful. That's 12th house energy of, like, it could be as it relates to like your mental health or your dreams, or like, you know what I mean? Just your spirituality, your inner self. They find it sweet, attractive, how much attention you pay to that and your shadow and evolving as a person, as a spirit. I guess we'll start layering. There we go. We'll just do that. It's fine. The world. Right? Completed cycles and endings of 9 of Wands. They love when you pull back, right, into the darkness. They think it's sweet that you pull back and you know when to take space. You know when it's time to take a pause, right? You're persistent, you're patient, like you're going to constantly work at something, but you do know when it's time to take a pause and evaluate and reevaluate before making a final push, before completing something, right? If you need the space before the completion, you take that. They deeply admire that. They find that sweet. They find that attractive, that you're aware of yourself in that sense to do that. Okay, let's get one more. The care, the thought you put into each task and into the end result. Okay, for what they find sweet, attractive about you. We'll take it. 8 of Pentacles. Again, that's this exact patient, persistent energy. It is an affirmation of skill. This card talks about being very skilled, very talented, very knowledgeable, you know, you even just naturally gifted, right? Because Pisces energy is intuition. So that's naturally skilled, naturally gifted you are. They find that sweet and attractive that you have not only the natural inclination towards certain aspects of yourself, certain talents, but that you work very diligently. You master them, right? You master them. You grow. You evolve. You're patient. You're patient. You're persistent. You work very hard despite being naturally gifted, right? You don't just rely on the raw talent, the raw instinct. You work very hard. You apply very physically whatever skills or talents, inclinations you have. And they find that very, very attractive, that you have a very strong foundation, a strong work ethic. And again, you see from the end, you see from the bottom, I mean, the top, whatever the analogy was I used earlier, I can't remember. Basically, you see it from the end result looking back. So that is why you have that patience and persistence and you work diligently, because even if the results are slow coming, you already can see where it ends, so you proceed as though it's working. Okay, and then here you have this Page of Pentacles. Let's look at it upright, but we'll take it as it fell, right? Page of Pentacles. If you look at that imagery, it is someone kind of taking something, being handed something. What is that? Yeah, like kind of being offered this plant, like it's a pentacle being rising from a plant, like it's a plant sprouting. And in reverse, It talks about, again, that blind faith, that persistence. Even when you can't see results, you're almost there. You can feel it and you're working. And even if you're not seeing the results you want, right, with the Page of Pentacles, you proceed anyway because you know, you have that faith, that belief in yourself that it's going to work out regardless of what it is. They find that very sweet, very attractive, that you still work very hard at certain things, even if it doesn't feel like you're getting the outcome that you want in the speed in which you want it, okay? You're not seeing the benefits. You're not getting the recognition you deserve, and yet you still work diligently, right? Because High Priestess energy is behind the scenes energy. It's someone that may not be getting that recognition, the offers, the opportunities of the Page and Pentacles that they deserve for that Eight of Pentacles energy, but you believe in yourself. You know you're going to get there. Okay, you're patient. Five of Pentacles, exactly. That is that lacking energy I was picking up on. That energy of not being recognized, being left in the cold, right? Being left in the cold and not getting the resources you need or the support you need, but yet being persistent, powering through, being patient anyway, okay? This person finds it sweet how you handle lack, right? How you handle lack of support, lack of resources, right? Like all of the things, all of the areas that you could be quote unquote impoverished, they admire and find it sweet that you still have that belief, that positivity, that faith that things will work out regardless. So let's pull from these astrology-based oracle decks so we can get more information on what this person finds sweet and endearing about you. Okay. Guidance. Contentment. You always find peace regardless. But I do want my one card. So let's see. Movement. You keep moving. You keep going regardless. Okay, repeating messages here. That's the main thing this person finds sweet and attractive about you. Your persistence. Okay, you keep going. You keep moving forward, even when you don't know where that's taking you. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, you have refine. That's that self-work, right? That self-knowledge, that shadow work, that figuring it out, that working with yourself and evolving and growing yourself energy, refinement. Right? You fine tune everything, yourself, your projects, everything that you're working on, you comb through it like a fine tooth comb, refine. That is what you do. And they find that very attractive. Okay. Very attractive. You have the patience to go through things, go over things multiple times, to revisit situations, to revisit circumstances, to revisit ideas and projects, to revisit aspects of yourself that maybe you thought you had evolved and grown, like your work in progress. Your projects are a work in progress, and you're okay with that. You're working to refine that. They find that very sweet and attractive. So let me see what Moonology has to say. Pile 4. They love how tedious every task appears to be for you. They think that's sweet. How much attention you give to things. Like you give a lot of attention, right? A lot of attention to detail you have, okay? Which makes sense with that Pisces energy, because the opposing sign of Pisces is Virgo, which actually rules that refinement energy here. Okay, let's see what your person finds sweet and attractive about you. Pile 4. It's way too many. Your person finds sweet and attractive about you. Pile 4. Can I get one, please? Okay. It's a lot, right? It's a lot. Okay. So we'll take the bottom. Full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. That's that energy of you can see it. Therefore, you're allowing yourself to power through, right? And that eclipse may be relevant. So I'm not going to take all of these, I'm going to take these two and then we'll look at those, but I'll put them back at the bottom because that's too many. So you have blue moon, believe in the impossible. With the eclipse and blue moon, it's like you're a rarity. This person sees you as a rarity. This person sees you as chasing rare opportunities. And that's why you like, this person loves your foresight of a rare opportunity actually too. Because like with this patience and persistence, you know it's going to work out. It's not common that it will, but like you can see it. And this person loves that you can see it. They think that's sweet that you can see that the way that it is, whatever it is you're working on, okay? And then you have nothing yet set in stone. Mutable moon, you adapt, you flow, you shift, you change. Pisces is actually a mutable sign, right? It is the mutable sign of water, like on this card. So it actually, like this person finds it sweet how shifting and changing and adaptive and how you fit into any situation with your persistence and patience. You refine, you adapt, right? You work, you get more efficient, you get more effective over time, right? Now let's see what this is and why these need to be there. The energy is gaining momentum. Work through your fears, hold your vision. Exactly the exact energy that we were talking about, right? The exact energy we were talking about. So those cards, those messages align exactly with the themes of this reading. Love that. So let's see the last oracle deck from the astrology section. Let's see what this person finds attractive and sweet about you. Okay. Pile 4. Okay, so Mercury slanted to the left is incoming energy, the gaining of knowledge, gaining of understanding, learning how to express and communicate. Those are things that they find sweet about you, okay? It says think, learn, network, and communicate. Again, that learning. This is 3rd house energy. It is 6th house energy. It's Virgo. It is Gemini energy, right? Day to day, getting better, improving, having that attention to detail, learning how to express, learning, gaining knowledge, this refinement energy coming through, okay? And then in reverse, you have Neptune. It says dream and transcend. This person loves that you have a very realistic approach, that 8 of Pentacles. So while you're a dreamer, you put it in motion, you build, you persist, you're patient, you refine. You are not going to live in your dreams. You're not going to live in your head. You're going to act on them. You're going to do what you have to do to build on that, right? With Mercury, there's a very logical approach to the way that you pursue your dreams. And most people like that. I'm not going to lie. This is just me talking. This isn't me channeling energy. This is the truth. Like most people have dreams, but it takes... There's a rare few that actually act on them, and your person recognizes that. They find that deeply admirable. They find that very sweet, very encouraging in their own life, okay? At the bottom, you have Aries, exactly. Independence, bravery, and passion. Going for it, right? Going for it. Chasing it very openly, okay? I'll put this here because the angle that I'm using now, you can see. Great. So let's see what Melanin Pop has to say about what your person finds sweet and attractive about you, Pile 4. This person sees you as very different from most people just in general. And it's like a breath of fresh air. It's very interesting. A rarity. Would that believe in the impossible and nothing is yet set in stone energy? So let me see. I want to read from this deck. Your person finds sweet and attractive about you, Pile 4. I think that was Rebel. I wasn't looking. I was just trying to let the cards do what they do. This card comes out a lot. That's that mutable, nothing is yet set in stone energy, that androgyny, ambiguity, sexual identity, gender expression, and style. Very different. Again, they see you as very different, like a rare person, right? Rare opportunity, just very different, but also very flexible, adaptive, fitting in various environments, adapting over time, evolving and growing. Let's see. A 4. So this is outgoing energy. If you are very traditional, this person sees you evolving beyond that. So you have vintage, chivalrous dates, courtship photos. You may have a very vintage, mature, old school approach to something, but it's not in a fixed sense. It's an evolve, but something about you feels very like from another time, from another place, if that makes sense. That's the vibe you give. And this person finds it very sweet. They're very attracted to this old school energy that you have. Like I said, it could just be a vibe, but it just, or maybe it's something you do or the way you do things, but it's very mature or just like old, like in some senses could be considered outdated, but the way you do it is in a very unique way. That, if that makes sense. Okay. Parrot. Vibrant energy. That's not even on this card. It says bright, vivacious, happy, loud, and colorful. That's that androgynous energy coming through, right? This person sees you, it's like very loud, very outgoing, right? Happy, expressive, a lot of layers to you, right? You may repeat yourself often. They find that sweet and endearing. Let me see what else I get from this. Something about the way you speak, right? They find sweet and endearing. Interesting. What's at the bottom? Do you remember? Memories, past lives, karmic, soulmates, reminiscing. They love your bond and they love watching you, and they find it sweet, that old school energy, right? Like again, that old mature, like maybe you dress for like a different time period, like, or maybe like you have an attachment to a certain time period, but this person, like a past time, this person finds it sweet that you're very engaged in that. Okay, I wanted one more. I don't know, this empty space here is calling me, and one did just flip off the top. If I can get to it. You have fireworks in reverse. That's that dark energy coming through, right? There was a dark energy coming through in the beginning. Like they think that they like that you like the nighttime because fireworks light up the sky. Like you might like to fly beneath the radar, right? That might be the old school approach. You might like to go off, the radar a lot, right? Like you might ghost people. You may go away and just hide for long periods of time, like out with no access to phones and whatnot. You might not like carrying a phone. This person finds that sweet and attractive, but this is explosive, sudden, and surprises. They like that you have an energy that you never know what you're going to get with you, right? Especially with this parrot energy, they never know what they're going to get. But that is an ode to that darkness as well. And it's still, do you remember at the bottom because that fell off at the top? But yeah, this person finds it sweet. Honestly, some of you, your memory may be what they find sweet and attractive, just in general, or there may be a specific memory that they find sweet and where you're very sweet and attractive to them. Okay, but yeah, this fireworks in reverse. Someone really likes being in a dark or just natural light, or doesn't like fireworks. I'm hearing some of you have a fear of fireworks and loud noises. They think that's sweet and endearing. Like, oh, like such Power 4 is really afraid of like sirens and such, right? I can see that here. Let's see. Let's pull through these love-based oracle decks and we will wrap this up. Honestly, that may be the memory, is you being afraid of like sirens or fireworks with this person. or you sharing that memory. With parrots, someone else could have told them that you have a fear of like loud noises, or that you have like social anxiety, like you like to be in the dark, you don't like to be around people, or something like that. Okay. For what this person finds sweet and attractive about you. That's so much. You caught them off guard with unforeseen love. Twin flame is here. Teamwork, game of conquest. Yeah, they didn't see it coming. I'm not gonna lie. They didn't see it coming. They actually find it sweet and attractive how they came to be engaged with you, right? Okay, let me see if I can get my 3 that I want, and we'll close this out. I say close this out, but this deck. Healing love. This love will force you to heal all those parts of yourself you've been neglecting. You deserve healthy love. That shadow work, right? That you're focused on your healing. They find that you take your evolution very seriously. They find that very sweet. Let me see. They love how you take every new adventure with an open mind and open heart, right? Not necessarily just romance, but just projects and everything. Everything is like a new passion, right? You're very open, but it says the new love will find its way to you. There's an opportunity to experience a positive new beginning. This may be the nature of your connection, right? They love how open you are despite any past traumas with the 5 of Pentacles and healing that needed to happen. Good on paper. You look good on paper. You've got it going on. And they find that sweet. That card came out earlier too. Codependency. They love how you how you like to be close to them and how you like to be close to others. It says realize you can't change your partner, but you can change yourself by healing your codependency, wounded soul. So yeah, that as well as your dedication, your codependency, that could be your persistence and your patience and your dedication. They love that energy that you have. And at the bottom you do have choices. 2 or more will be vying for your attention at once. You'll have to choose which one to pursue. Choices also feels like that energy of not knowing what you're gonna get. That's definitely in this person's mind with you. I will say part of what they find sweet and attractive is that you do have lots of options, right? Like they like that you have options, especially if you choose them over the options. Having the options and choosing them, they find that sweet. It warms their heart that you chose them or would choose them. Okay, so let's see right here with this deck what this person finds sweet and endearing. If you're the type to cling to them physically in any way, they find that sweet and endearing with these cards. You have a gentle touch, right? How 4, they find sweet and endearing. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. They love that you don't hold the past against people, that you're always open and welcoming and receptive to moving forward. Okay, like you don't let the past define you and your connections. You're always willing to forgive and welcome people back into your life. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. This person finds it sweet how interested you are in things and how you learn and how you ask questions and try to evolve, again, refine. And they love the attention to detail you take with all of your projects and endeavors and the things you're interested in, particularly them. They love how your attention to detail and getting to know them, how interested and engaged you are in that aspect. Okay, I thought I saw one flip, but it didn't apparently. Let's get our last one from this deck. 2. Yeah, definitely. You talk, parrot. You talk a lot. They find that sweet. They find it really sweet, and they enjoy that because they like to listen to you talk, and they like to talk to you because they like how you listen. They like getting to know you and learning about you in that sense with heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, discovery may be a thing, you know, research and whatnot, feelings with each other, okay? And then this last one, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. This person loves how you are in love with love and how you believe in soulmates and how you're calling in a soulmate, right? You have that again here with do you remember? You may talk until you lose your voice. This person thinks that that's really endearing. But yeah, this person feels like you don't have, this person loves how honest you are about your feelings with them and how you're not afraid to call them your soulmate. Like you'll tell them they're your soulmate, and they think that's really sweet. And they love how honest you are in saying, hey, I've manifested someone like you. This is what I've been looking for. It's this type of connection. Like this person loves how open and honest you are with them. Okay, about your feelings. At the bottom you have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Exactly what I was saying. You don't hold grudges. You don't have time for that. And if someone wants to come back into your life and you start fresh, like it's brand new romance, getting to know each other, especially if you're asking about an ex, they love that you just moved on and you're treating it like it's brand new, right? And you may do that with friends as well, in all of your relationships. So here's my second to last deck. After this one, we'll look at the Twin Flames Soulmate Oracle and close this out. Okay, pile 4. What this person finds sweet and attractive about you. Some of you, this person has been manifesting someone like you. They find it sweet and attractive that they actually got someone like you. Like they think about that. They remember wishing for someone like you. Okay, I've got 2 of my 3. Falling in love. The feeling of falling in love is one of a kind. Know that it is safe for you to love. They love how safe they feel being in love with you, okay? They love that. They love watching you in some instances. If you can see on this, do you remember, he's watching her in both of these cards. Like they love watching you. They find it sweet and enduring, just how you move in the day-to-day world, just your general actions. They watch you. They may mirror your actions in the parrot sometimes without realizing because they're watching you. Okay, love at first sight. Same thing again, watching you. And they fell in love with you at first sight. They find that sweet in and of itself, how they felt instantly, right? The card does say the instant gravitational pull you two felt when first meeting lets you know that this is a soul connection. With calling in your soulmate, heart-to-heart conversations and all of this energy here, this person just finds it really sweet and endearing that you two are on the same page about love, that you're on the same page about being a soulmates and whatnot, okay? That you're falling in love mutually. This person may have never had that before. It just feels like they're really intrigued by the fact that you both are falling in love with each other simultaneously, okay? Let me get my last one from this deck. 4. Clarity. Exactly. How clear you two communicate with one another, how clearly you two express yourselves. They find that very sweet and endearing. Not just you, but the connection itself, right? It says someone finally sees the answer that was always right in front of their eyes. The vision is clear. Therefore, what is to come shall be clear too. Clarity. Everything's always clear with you, out in the open. They find that very sweet and endearing. It's very refreshing, okay? At the bottom, you have listen and reflect. Sometimes what a person needs is not a wise mind that speaks, but a patient heart that listens. There's that word again, patient. They love, 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 and find your patience very sweet, very attractive, that you listen, that you reflect, that you learn, you grow, evolve. You're very open and expressive. You know what I mean? But like you listen when necessary. You don't always put your input when it's not needed. Sometimes you just listen to them, right? You listen to them and let them speak. And they love that. And you truly hear them. If they say things to you, if they express how you make them feel, like if you, for example, if you say something or they feel like you're doing something that hurts them or makes them feel less than, like, or for example, like if you don't give them enough time, when they say that they want your time, you listen and you adjust your actions to make more space for them. They find it very sweet. Very loving and very attractive. I'm not certain that this person's ever had someone listen to them on the level that you do. And remember, right? Refine. Remember the things that they say. Pay attention. Right? This is attentive energy. These two gentlemen watching on these cards. Attentive energy. They find it sweet that you give them attention. Okay, let's close this out. I want 3. Flighty. Interesting. Let me see what that's all about. That's the way you carry yourself. They like that you kind of move around a lot, right? Honestly, okay, especially with holding on, coming out with it, it feels like they may be used to flighty people, but something about you is very stable, is very committed, and they deeply admire that. They find it attractive, okay? Flighty feels like words, like you may talk fast. They find that sweet and endearing. Book of Love. If you're a writer, here's a confirmation that they find the words you write very sweet. If you read, they find it sweet. If the way you express your love, they find it sweet. Your views on love, they find that sweet, okay? All of the things, right? At the bottom, you have ending. Again, you roll with things. You allow things that need to transition out to go. You just roll with things as they come, right? You hold on where you can, but you don't try to control outcomes, right? They find that very sweet and endearing, okay? So that is all I have for you today, Pile 4. Hopefully it resonated. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can stay in the know on the content we post here on this channel. Thank you for watching.